Okay, we're back. Just need to sort my inventory out. Take all. See if there's anything I can give anybody. Alistair should be able to wear. Yeah, he is. There we go. Looks like a proper badass now. Give the guy that. Sparta's dancing shoes are good though. I'd say that's Liliana's permanent armor set. Alright, now to drop stuff off. I can use that. Fox's boots, that. Well, he's almost able to use that, so I'll hold on to that. Inlet of a cord. Alright, so Morrigan. Need you to create some of these. And we're back up to 41.
What can I do for you, Warden?
I'd like to see your wares. Shipper's amulet, charm of still waters. Sell you that. And the shade armor. Rid of those. Those. Some carpet, greenstone. Silver chalice. Some malachites. Which reminds me, do you have... No, you don't. Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into some eventually. I was hoping he would have some garnets. Alright, Alistair, I have a gift for you, sir.
Is that for me? Really?
Oh, I thought that would trigger a scene.
Wow.
What can I do for you, Warden? Sir?
Looks like I have another thing to give away. It's topaz. Okay. I believe all of our stuff in Denerim is done. So I'm going to take a pit stop into Lake Calenhad right quick. Okay, looks like a random event that causes the game to go kaput. Oh, this bit.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
Okay, that's basically a reference to Superman. Now, you actually want to take that to the Smith, the Dryden guys, because they can actually make you a weapon of your choosing from that material.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Oh, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Right then, I need to speak with this guy.
Back off! I was here first.
Oh wait, I'm not a scavenger. You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's Kunari blade.
A Q what?
Kunari, you know, the murderous horde in the far north?
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where's he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
You can actually skip that part and go to the guy that actually has the sword. And he is actually in... I don't know what part is he at. Shady Thugs. Ah, here we are. The guy I was looking for.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What is this about?
You stole supplies from the guild.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
Oh no, I'll be the one teaching you, sir. If my ladies don't teach you first. Ooh, headshot. Landmark boat. That's for Fenris. If you carry them along, they get slight bonuses in certain areas. No fruit. Oh, a lot of them here. Hear me and obey. My power waning. I Crebulash, the epithet, requiring a reconnection of the mystic places I have left behind you. The bearer of the note. Bearer of the note, rather, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies from my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, pursuing forests, deep roads, heart of Dinner Rim, and the near the base of the Circle Tower. Oops. Comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my three young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling, take it upon himself to deliver the documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starik, Alina, and Sheath, or Sheth. I do not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Brother's killer, more spirits have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends. For their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Disaster! I'll be reward reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can get. Oh yeah, we already got mushrooms. Fuck, I barely use mushrooms.
The Mage's Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
That was easy. That last one, anyways. Death root.
On it.
Actually, I'll pay a visit to the inn as well. Lorana.
Yes?
Sorry to tell you, your husband's dead.
What? This is terrible. My beloved.
Sorry for your loss. Shady patron.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
No, we can't.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Spoiled princess. Like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
And the game is acting up again. I'll take your health poultices. And your injury kits. Take these. Your lyrium. Your flasks. Your elf roots. And the wine. Ooh, that's a damn good one. Nah, but Morgan's is better. I don't think I have anything to sell you, except... Yeah, I can't sell him that stuff. Disgruntled patron.
Overpriced swill.
Well, then why are you here?
I see you yet continue to be where you are not welcome.
Are you jealous? Is that what this is about? Because I don't think it's for you to decide what I should or should not do.
Oh, you may continue on as you have. I am merely informing you that you will suffer the consequences.
You forget, Morrigan. I am not without my own pointy ends as well. Do not make promises you cannot keep.
I always keep my promises.
Talk is cheap.
And this, from a bard.
Oh, I'm really liking where this is going. 2 girls fighting over me. I love it. Right. I believe you can actually get some of the same interactions between Alistair and Zevron, although I think if it becomes between Liliana and Alistair, it's a little more diplomatic. Like, they're more of, oh, do you like her? Well, I mean, you know, because Alistair and Liliana get along, whereas Morgan doesn't get along with anybody. Although with Zevron, those two kind of sarcastically joke with each other, although Zevron's a little more serious than she is, which we actually, I don't know when we get introduced to Zevron. Figured we would have by now, but I think it's after I complete one of the first of the 4 major storylines, and that is recruiting some of the guys. What to do now? Because I got all those quests. And I can't guarantee that I'll get all of them done. Because we're good on potions, I believe. Unless I checked where. Yeah, we got 28 light ones, 45. Actually, no, we could use some. Yeah, I'll make some more of these. Alright, let's make some lyrium potions. Alright, I don't use that, so... Get that there. Or... Vulnerability hex. Electricity, fire, nature. Actually, that's a good one to have around. We'll get rid of horror. That's right, I was going for the item one. Potions. Okay. So 52, 45, that's actually a good number to have. Actually, let me check that one merchant I had added in, Cothrian's sister, see if she has any elf fruits I could buy. Now in the Brazilian Forest, there is a way to get unlimited elf fruits there, because they have a merchant that just sells nothing but they sell mostly, or they have like that 99 where they're basically unlimited. There's Sten with his goofy sword and helmet. Those supplies look familiar. Are they for sale? Apparently the dialogue's broken with her. Tomb of the Arcane. Use this tone to give the reader one or more points to spend on attributes, but is rendered useless afterwards. I'll take these. Cost an arm and a leg, but I'm sure they'll be worth it. She has no crafting. Manual. Oh, that's right. She sells all the manuals for everything. Why the manual for Assassin so damn expensive compared to the others? Helm of the Red. Yvonne the Great's mail. Andraste's arrows. Dwin's sword. Oh, that's an improvement from Sir Garland's original one. Right. What's that? That. Okay, so I have to wait till we're out and about. Increase my strength, my dexterity. Mark of Death. Right then. Yep, that's all I needed to do here.
Yes.
Indeed.
Alright, so I think we're pretty much about ready to get on with the main storyline now that I've kind of got all the side stuff I can do from the initial get-go done, and I've got all the... I've got 3, is it, DLCs done? Yeah, the Fortress, Shale, and then Return to Oscar, so yeah, that's those 3 DLCs done. Now, the one I normally do first is actually the Mage one, but I'm actually going to be doing the Redcliffe Village tidbit first. Although I wonder if there's some places in Denerim. So, yeah, actually, I think I'll hold off till the next video to start doing it. That way I can kind of cut this off as, we'll say, Chapter 1. Or no, Chapter 2? Yeah, because Ostagar was definitely the end of Chapter 1. Or what I would consider Chapter 1. And the reason I divide it into chapters is from a storyline perspective of the game, and also is like a cutoff point for me if I need to take a break from uploading to maybe make room for other uploads. So there's both a logical and practical. Practical and I don't know what the other word is I'm thinking of. Really wish I could improve my lockpick skill though. Well, I suppose I could turn in that contract to what's-his-face, because I did kill one of those guys and he was asking to be killed.
Find everything you need? Payment? Oh, just make sure you drop by from time to time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
As
you wish.
Oh, that's what he's giving me. Receive a reward for your work in killing Kadan Fey mercenaries. That bastard's in Orzammar, so it'll be a bit before we get to him. Actually, let me see something. Where's that mage at? I'm gonna pickpocket him if I can. Got something from him. Did I need to speak to him over something?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Okay,
Thank you and farewell.
As for that, I think that comes later. Now let me check the Chanter's board again. Nope.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Oma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the Citadel closed?
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
Why don't you just hold them all at once? And what's wrong with your friend? Although I know what's wrong with him, he's addicted to lyrium.
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this to him, why doesn't he stop taking it?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt.
From what I remember, I think they take lyrium to be immune to mage
He doesn't
stuff.
forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
I'll come back later.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Now, if you want to see two more comedic clowns, it'd be these two.
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The peas.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her bacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I liked her version of the chant better.
Me too. I wonder why nobody ever taught me her version of the chant when I was a Templar.
Oh. Hello, dear. Can we help you?
What she means is, in Andraste's name, be welcome.
Stop correcting me! What would Andraste do? That's what you should be concerned with, I say. Andraste was no fuss budget.
What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Every party needs a pooper, that's why they invited you. Party pooper. Can you... No, I don't care to learn about the chant. I don't remember the chant having any passages about bacon.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Never mind.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Yeah, thank you. Whatever. Right. Where is stolen from Lisa? I wonder if I could steal from Caesar. Oh, Caesar! I'm going to steal from you, sir. Nothing to steal. Never mind. Wasn't a failure, but it wasn't a success either. Ooh. Whoa, that kid just... Wow. He, like, teleported over and then teleported back. He learned the instant transmission from Goku. Okay. Open worldwide map. Go there. I think I'm gonna have a little sit down and chat with the ladies. See if we can't broker some kind of peace agreement between them. Although I doubt it. It's like telling a liberal and a diehard Republican to sit down and agree on something. I think I'll start with Liliana.
The stars are out.
Ah, for once, a clear night.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Nope, can't say I have.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
Stars are so not made of tears. Why do stories always end so badly?
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
Few loves are so powerful, I guess.
I think I would be lucky to experience an emotion even half as pure and true as Elindra's love.
We should all be so lucky.
The world gets lonely too quickly if there is no one to share it with. Looking for little old me?
Looking for little old me?
Yes? What's on your mind?
Nothing, never mind. Alright, Morgan, it's been a bit since I've talked to you, really.
Yes? So, full of questions, are you?
Maybe. Never mind. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Kiss her. Never mind. Don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm torn. I'm conflicted. Visala, advice. Well, that's a nice axe. Alistair, advice, good sir.
Something on your mind?
Lots of things.
Of course.
What changed about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
What changes physically?
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
Just try that line on me.
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
Haven't felt anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well.
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
I've had some strange dreams.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take.
Ah, wonderful.
If it ain't, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
How cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
Okay, so I stand corrected on what I said before about why it's a secret. It's also because it will kill you. At some point in time, it will kill you. Whether it's at that immediate moment or it's 30 or 40 years down the line. Never wondered that, I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him. I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Agreed. Moderate Constitution. Alistair approves +5.
Something on your mind?
Nope, never mind. Alright then, folks, I'm going to say this is the end of a chapter of me just kind of freely roaming about and dealing with things. So in the next video, well, the next set of videos even, we'll be taking on the main story, and we'll see where this little, I guess, love triangle goes between me, Liliana, and Morrigan. And Alistair was less than helpful in that regard. Damn it, man! You're supposed to help me! And then, I will actually use the other companions on various parts of the story, but my 4 main ones are, of course, the ones I've been using. But you will see me use the other groupies, and you'll get more of them. And I'll probably start actually talking to, well, Sten, we got to do his ordeal first, and then we got to deal with Shale. Well, I'll deal with Shales when we get to Orzammar. Which, yeah, okay, I know who I'm going to use when I get to Orzammar. It's going to be me, her, Morrigan, and then another companion we get there. Because that will leave me with 2 warriors, a rogue, and a mage. Yep, and that's exactly how I need it. As long as I have at least 1 ranged fighter and a rogue. Which, my guy kind of covers the rogue on every aspect, so having 2 warriors isn't that big of a deal. As for the Brazilian Forest, I'll probably have Zevron for that one. It'll probably be me, Zevron, Alistair, and Morrigan, but you know, nothing's set in stone yet. I may even switch Alistair out for like Sten or something. Just so you guys can kind of see more interactions. Now there is a companion we get that I've already introduced you guys to. I don't really like her character at all. Like, she's probably the one character I absolutely don't like. I think I said there was like 2 of them I didn't like. No, she's the only one I don't like. And it's for a couple of reasons. She just comes off as a little bit arrogant. But the only time you'll see me use her is the moment we get her and through that chain of quests that we use her through. And then once that's done, it's like, alright, I'll interact with her, get her companion quest, and that'll be the end of that. But otherwise, ladies and gents, this has been Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, 2nd chapter. Oh wait, no, chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 2. Okay, making sure I'm keeping count of my chapters. So I will see you all soon for chapter 3. See you all then.